Hey, how y'all doing today? Today we're going to be talking about relating with your pets in nature and just having a good time connecting with your animals. You know, throughout the week, you're busy, you're working, you got kids, you got other things going on, and a lot of times the old pets go by the wayside. And so today, I'm just going to show y'all what I do with my dogs. At least once a week, I try to. Come on, buddy. And we like to come out and just get in nature and get some peace and relaxation. And my dogs have a unique talent, and that is to spot ginseng and mullein and golden seal. I've been teaching them since they were babies to sniff it out, to find it, and that's kind of what we do. We go out and look, and it's a rewarding, fun process that brings us closer together. Where we at, Jared? Where we at, buddy? Where you at, buddy? The old dog right there. Let's see, Jared. What are you doing? You say hey? You say hey? That's a good boy. Right here's one of our first ginseng patches. It's doing really well. We actually got a few berries on the plants this year, so we got some reproduction going on. Whenever I find the berries, I try to replant them myself. Here's a good look at a nice 3-prong we got. But we try to replant those berries because ginseng actually has a very low success rate of reproducing in nature. And whoop, we almost stepped on one. There's a good one right there too. Looks like Jared found some more. Did you find another one? Where's the ginseng? What'd you find? Oh, there it is. Ooh, on that one we got a nice berry pod. Look at that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take them berries like this. We're gonna take it like that, and we're just gonna put it right down in the soil like this. It doesn't need to be planted very far. Some people just put it in contact with the ground. I put a little dirt over him. Maybe grab a few leaves, a few other things. Ooh, poor little guy got smashed. Dude, did we just do that? Doggone it. Well, we're gonna take these berries anyway, and we're gonna plant them. And the good, whoa, crap, we're standing in a big old patch, you guys. Let's get out of here. And they always say to plant these close to where you find them. Plant them where you find them. So we're gonna go ahead and plant these. I don't know, let's put one right there. And ginseng is a really interesting plant because the seeds have to be stratified or go through a stratification process, which means they have to go through a hot cycle, a cold cycle, and then that very following year they will sprout if the seed survives. So it's a very interesting plant. It's a very valuable plant. And me and my dogs just have a good time out hunting for it, looking for it. There's an old Jerry Bean sitting over there, chilling in the ginseng patch. His feet are a lot smaller than mine, so he doesn't step on near as much. But here's a nice little patch of brand new ginsengs. I planted these last fall, so they've been through the winter. They've had their hot cycle, their cold cycle, and now they're sprouted. We got this old log landing on them though. Let's see if we can get some of that off of there. A lot of times I will put some branches on my ginseng patch, and that's to keep turkeys and squirrels and deer and stuff from browsing a lot, because they'll eat the entire top off, and then you won't get much growth for that season. It doesn't necessarily kill them. We also like to plant some golden seal, which is used a lot in Europe as a kind of a natural antibiotic, but it also helps ginseng with its antiviral properties from getting sick. It really helps the ginseng patch, and ginseng likes growing with it. It's a companion plant. Let's see, are we about to step in another patch here? I don't think so. So let's keep on going. And this just gives me and the dogs the opportunity to come out and spend some time together, clear our minds, kind of decompress from everything that's happening throughout the week. And sometimes we find some cool stuff. One time my dog got caught, big old spider web we got caught up in. One time, me and my dogs was out on the four-wheeler, and they were running ahead of me, and they ran into an old porcupine. And Jared, he doesn't know what the word quit means. So he tore into that old porcupine, and he come back and it looked like he had a white beard. He looked just like Santa Claus. And so I ended up having to take him into the vet. I tried pulling the quills out myself, and it wasn't working. They only go in one way, and they have to come out the same way they went in. So they had to put him to sleep for a little while, sedate him, and then take all the quills out one by one, pulling them through his mouth. He even had a couple coming up through the roof of his mouth. A couple months later, they were festering out. So come on, Jer. Come on, buddy. Don't you be looking for that old porcupine. Don't you be looking for that old porcupine, you crazy boy, you. But this is something we do. We enjoy it. I don't think people take enough time to get out into the woods or just in nature. You don't even have to go into the woods. There's a lot of bugs and stuff that people don't like in there, but I think it is somewhat of a spiritual experience, because you're going in somewhere where people aren't messing things up, and it's just the way God intended it. Now we're going to come over here and check out some of our mullein plants. Come on, boy. Come on, let's go check on the mullein. Where's the mullein? Let's go over here and see what we got for mullein. We also dry out mullein and turn it into a tea. We have done tincture before, but I don't use alcohol to make mine. And I prefer the tea. We dry out the leaves, and then we get them good and dehydrated, and then we crush them up and store them in Ziploc baggies or Mylar. It'll last a long time. Even in the Ziploc baggie, it'll last you all year long, as long as you got all the moisture out of them. We got some little sugar maples growing here too. That's one of our really little sugar maples. Oh, there's an old spider hiding down there. Let's go over here and check on this old ginseng patch, babe. See what we got over here. Got a lot of stinging nettle in here too, so you want to be careful what plants you're touching on when you come out here. Got some ginseng, not a lot. Whoop, there's no berry right there. See that berry? Oh shit. Big old bee coming at me. But we're gonna plant this here berry. That's what the ginseng berries look like. You can put them in your mouth, and you can take the seed out from inside of this berry pod. And it tastes like soap a little bit. If you wanna try it, I'll try one. Get that red pod off of there, and then that's what you're left with. Nice little seed, and I think we'll go plant him in the ground right over here. Yeah, look, this looks like a good spot. Put him in the ground, about a quarter inch deep. I'll put a few sticks in front of it, keep squirrels and birds and other critters from digging around and eating my seeds. I wonder if we got any ginseng growing out here. A few years ago, this property didn't have any ginseng on it whatsoever. And I was thinking about an investment to make with my land. And I said, why not ginseng? It's playing the long game. It's not going to get you anywhere right away. But, the time is going to pass. And, and ginseng takes about 7 years to mature. And sometimes, I'm not sure what the price is right now, but it's been upwards of $1,000 a pound. It can even get over that. So it is a valuable plant. It's also an endangered plant. Jed, come on, you old boys. Come on, you old hound dogs. Yeah. They're out there trying to pick berry pods without me. But it's just peaceful, We can all take a chance to just enjoy what's around us. Stop thinking about work and money and family problems and whatever else you got going on in your life. I guarantee you go out into the woods for a little while, spend some time with your dogs, you can't help but feel better. It's just the way it is. Where are you taking us now, boy? What are we looking for? We got some elderberries over here. Well, that's grown in a lot. We're gonna have to cut something to get through there. Got some black walnut. Gosh, some bugs trying to eat me up. Get on out of here. It's all right. They just come with the territory. Where are you leading me, boys? Where are we going? In case you didn't notice, this is not a high-tech, good YouTube video. This is just me and my dogs having a good day. Going out and seeing what we can find together. Sometimes we run across plants, we don't even know what they are, so we'll look them up. Try to understand. These right here are called olive bushes. They're an invasive species that spread like wildfire. They grow these little red berries on them, and the birds will eat them. They'll take them over to your neighbor's property and poop them out. Next thing you know, you got these olive bushes growing everywhere. What we got down there? What we got over there? Did you find something? What'd you find, babe? That ain't ginseng. That's old Virginia creeper. Let's go this way. Let's go see what we got over here. Ooh. I always bring a stick with me when I'm walking through the woods. I can swing it out in front of me and knock down the cobwebs before I get to them. Ain't nothing like getting a good old face full of cobwebs when you're out in the woods trying to enjoy yourself. And then you got the old spider that's attached to it. Oh, you want to go that way or this way? I can't fit under there. That's you guys'. I'm going to go this way. You also want to be careful of these locusts. These locust trees, super hard wood. If you're making a fence with a corner post, these will last a long time without even being treated. But you got to be extremely careful because they got some spikes on them. And they are sharp. But I bet that could be used for something purposeful if you needed them to. Maybe if you're making your own arrows. Come on, boys. They put off these little seed pods that look like this. I don't even know if the squirrels are eating them. And for firewood, it lasts a long time. It burns hot. Come on, boy. But it's good exercise, too. You know, those of us that work inside, it's almost torture to have to sit inside of a building all week long. You only see the sunshine for a couple hours every day. And you're trying to hang out with your family and your kids. And it just kind of brings you back. A lot of times I walk barefoot. I'm not because this is a little bit too many pokey things right now. But walking barefoot has a lot of benefits of its own. If y'all ever heard of grounding before, grounding has a lot of benefits. One time I had one of my Achilles tendon was swollen up, and it had a big bump on it. And my wife got me a grounding mat from Amazon for Christmas. Come on, Jer. Well, there's some thick bushes. But anyway, we got that grounding mat. Within 2 days, that Achilles tendon that had been bothering me for a couple months went back to normal size and the pain went away. And I've been using that grounding mat ever since. If you have arthritis, or any kind of soreness or ailment that hurts you, it's worth a try. It's free. Free to try. You can go outside and just put your feet on the grass if you wanted to. Sit there for a couple hours every day. I think there's even a documentary about it. Maybe on Netflix or Amazon or something. There's a little ginseng right there. Little itty bitty 2-prong. Got another one right there, another single. And if you look, right here is the ginseng. This one is the ginseng. And this one right here is Virginia creeper. They look an awful lot alike. But the ginseng has a lot smaller saws on its leaf. But they both have 5 leaflets on one leaf. So this whole thing would be called a leaf. And these are the leaflets. And Virginia creeper, that's probably like a natural camouflage. A natural camouflage for the ginseng, because the deer will leave it alone. I don't think they eat Virginia creeper. Come on, Jay. Go see what we got over here. Check on some of our older plants. I plant ginseng every year, so that eventually, I've had it in the ground now for, I don't know, maybe 5 years, 6 years. Big old cobweb. Forgot to use my stick. Ugh, nasty old. God bless them. Okay, moving on. Gosh dang it, maybe we ain't moving. Come on, J-Bean, where we going? Oh, all right, I know where you're going. I got a ginseng patch right over here. He remembered it better than I did. Where is he at, Jay? Where's the ginseng? Let's go get him. Let's go find him. Gosh dang, these cobwebs. You boys are small enough, you go right under these cobwebs. For me, they go right in my face. Gosh dang, these bugs. Here I am telling y'all how relaxing and peaceful it is. But I'm kind of going through the thickest area of the woods, so it's kind of my own fault. Get out of here, you old nasty thing. All right. Anyway, coming up on another one of our old patches here. This is a slow growing patch, which is fine, because you know what? The more character those roots have, it has more of the wild quality to it, even though I'm the one that planted it. When you go to sell it, it'd be called wild ginseng. Wild ginseng is worth a lot more than cultivated, because it's got more ginsenicides, it's got more character and more properties that people find valuable with the plant. And if you never heard about ginseng before, I highly suggest you look it up, especially if you're a landowner and you got some woods on your land. It's a great investment. I wouldn't go around talking to everybody about it, because people will steal it from you if they know. So that could be a problem, but here it is. Here's one of our patches from a while back. And this is actually one of our older patches. You can see there's a greenberry pod right here on this one. And I'm not gonna mess with that because it's not red yet. I'm gonna let it keep going for a while. But all this ginseng right here is, it's probably about 4 years old. It's just slow growing. And yeah, we have a good old time. My kids used to try to go across this log. This log has been here for like 10 years. And I finally made them stop doing it because it's getting old and crusty. I mean, it probably holds your weight, but it ain't worth the risk. You always got to make sure the risk and the reward are in proportion. But I could just sit here for hours and think about things and clear my mind. And it's just one of my favorite things to do. So if you haven't gotten outside in a while, I highly, highly recommend just going to the edge of your woods and even sitting down there with your shoes off for a little while. Take your dog with you. They enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. And everybody will be better for it. So Hope you all have a blessed day. Like and subscribe. Promise these videos will get better over time. I'm kind of a beginner, so be patient with me. And hope you all have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you later.